Welcome to the FPS tutorial. This is part 7. I'm going to be making a part 7.5 by the way. In part 7, this one that you're watching right now, the minimum that I want to go over is adding third-person animations, so other people can see your weapons and stuff. So if I play the game, and I go up here, and I click on that, then we can see what the server is seeing. And our character is not holding a gun. Well, yeah, but he's not holding a weapon. So, we're gonna have to implement that. Now I have to decide, do I want to use R6 or R15? There are pros and cons to both of them. I'm gonna just do R15. If I go up here and click on game settings, I'm gonna go to avatar. I'm gonna have this set on R15, which it's the one that I want, right? You can do R6 if you want. Under animation, I'm gonna leave this on standard. If you're using R6, then you need to pay attention to this. If not, then that's fine. Click up here on framework server, where it says upper torso. Where you put the fire sound in upper torso here and here, just change this to torso. I'm actually gonna change this to also here. I'm actually gonna change this to the gun in third person later, but for now, yeah. Okay, so now the first thing we have to think of is how are we actually gonna do this? So now with the third person animations for our player, that's gonna be easy because it's just playing an animation on our player. It's like, what, like 4 lines of code at most? But then we've got to change it per gun, but it's pretty much just a view model animation thing, but on our player. But then we have to somehow attach a gun to it, which we can use welds, we can use motor 6Ds, we can use whatever. Okay. Now the first thing I'm going to do is attach our gun model to our player's hand. This should be relatively easy. So first of all, we just need to grab our gun model. I'm going to do the M4 first. You're going to have to do this for every single weapon in your game, which kind of sucks, but you could just replicate the view model, but that's going to look pretty bad. Make sure it's sized correctly, look at reference, whatever, but because this is a tutorial, I'm kind of going to rush it. That's too small. That'll be good enough. So now first of all we need our weapon model, and I've just realized, why is the safety selector not there? Is it on the view model? Oh my god, it's not. Okay, well, whatever, I'll fix it in my own time. Make sure it's like correctly sized and everything. I'm just gonna keep it as M4A1. I'm gonna make a new folder in replicated storage. I'll call it like third person weapons, or like, actually no, I'll just call it weapons, and I'll put this inside of it. Just make sure nothing can collide on or anchored. Yeah. I'll also duplicate this with an M9 as well, but I'll change it later. Okay, now we're just gonna figure out a way to replicate it. So I think the easiest thing to do would be, well, the first thing we need to do actually is we already have a load slot event, right? We do. This is very good actually. I'm gonna create another variable up here in the framework server, and I'm gonna call it item. So now I just need to find it's back there. Yeah. And now at the start we can just put like, where do we have? I already have an item variable, so we can just type in item. Yeah. And then yeah, so if I go to the server script, say print item, it should print like M4. Yep, it does. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to say local weapons equals game.replicated storage.weapons. If weapons colon find first child item, then weapons dot I'll call them find first child. Also, like, local gun equals something like that, and then gun dot parent equals player dot character. Also, I should probably put clone here. So now we can just test this by going into the game and just going to our character. It does create, as you can see if you look in the character, but it doesn't destroy them when we equip a new one. So I'm gonna say local joint equals instance.new motor 6D joint.parent equals gun joint.part 0 equals, and also like player dot character colon find first child right hand joint dot part 1 equals gun dot, I'm gonna have to look in the view model, not the view model, the weapon model. I'll say grip for now. Let's test it. Okay, yeah, it's not showing. Oh, probably because it's... Oh, yeah, it needs to be the primary part. I forgot about that. Okay, so we're going to drag the M4 out of this folder. And I'm going to create another part. This is going to be, like, the main part on our view model, which was used for, like, animating and stuff. This is going to be like that, but it's going to be our grip point, which will help for animating as well. Well, actually, no, it won't, because... No, this is going to be like a humanoid root part, but... on our weapon. So the size is going to be 0.1, 0.1, 0.1. Transparency set to 1. Can collide and anchored equals false. I'm going to rename it to main. Yeah, it looks fine. Just drag it into a position, which is about... I'll mess around with this. I encourage you to play with it. Yep. I'll actually call this root, and then I'm gonna duplicate one, and I'm gonna duplicate it and call that one main. So we've got root, which is our root part, pretty much. And then we've got main, which is like how we're gonna animate it. Oh wait, no, never mind. We don't. No. Let's keep the main. Yeah. Then I'm gonna anchor root because it needs to be anchored for what we're about to do. I'm gonna go to rig edit light. Click on root. Click on main. Create joint. And then from main, we're just gonna rig it like we did with the view model. So I'm just gonna weld all of those. Then anything we want to animate, which is just gonna be those, they're gonna get a joint created. Alright, there. So we're gonna drag this into weapons. I'll make another one for M9 temporarily, which will change later. I'll call this root. Oh no, we'll just say gun.primary part so we can... The name's different and there is a primary part set, so it'll still work. Okay. Okay, but now it's pushing us. Did I leave, like, anchored on? I did. I'll turn that off. I'll turn off anchored in here, actually. So now if we look, our character's holding it, but it's not. It's wrong. So our character is actually holding it. It also looks a bit too small. Which is, it's good. It works. Like, if we drag the player, it drags the gun. So now, first of all, I'm gonna scale it up. Second of all, I'm gonna rotate it. Yeah, so the size looks a bit better, but yeah, it still doesn't work. I think the way we're gonna have to rotate it is I'll reset everything. Just select every single part in our gun. Actually, no, I'll just select the root and I'll rotate it this way, this way, and then we'll try that now, which this might work. Okay, it did work. I just got the rotation wrong, and also the gun, why is it that big? Oh my god. Oh my god. It's close enough. The size is still probably off, which is, I'm not happy about it. Yeah, it's a little bit painful to get the root in the right place, but once you get it, don't have to worry about it after that. Yep, there we go. That's looking pretty good. So our character's holding the gun, which is good, but it looks, yeah, it probably doesn't look too good. Look, we can test this on, if we go to test and we set this to 2 players and we hit start. So now look, our character's holding a gun. It doesn't destroy the old one. And 2, he's not really doing anything with it. But he's holding the gun, which is, it's the key thing that we wanted. We're not gonna just leave it, I'm not gonna leave it like this though. What we need to do now is I'm gonna make it so we get rid of that awful idle animation. They added this in a new Roblox update, so you used to have to go into the game and find this script in-game. But now if you go to Avatar, which is a new tab that they added, Rig Builder, and just, I don't know, like My Avatar, I guess. Actually, don't do that, just do Block Avatar. If you drop down, you've got the animate script right here. And if we go here, you've got weight of these 3 idle animations, 2 of which are the ones that we don't want. So I'm going to drag this into start a character script with character, and just change these to 0. I'll just delete them. You're going to have to I think the one with the higher weight will be just regular idle. Yeah, so now our character's just stood in idle, which is what we want. That's good. So I'm gonna publish it there. Gonna publish. Yep. Okay. So now it's animating our character, which shouldn't be too hard. best way to do this is just to go to the game, go to our workspace, get your avatar, copy it, and just paste it when you quit the game. And yeah, the reason why I'm doing this is to make it easier for myself to animate. No, I won't do that. That's gonna get me into trouble. Well, we've actually already got a joint to our thing, I'm pretty sure, to our gun from our right hand. Let me find out. Yeah, we do. So we don't need to rig it. We already have our rigged model, which is great. I'm gonna remove all accessories, basically just make him into a dummy, which I'm gonna do by doing this, and then I'm just gonna like now we pretty much have a dummy just with the character's face on it. So I'm gonna set the origin position to 0, 0, 0, so that it's like that in Blender. You can animate it in Roblox, it's just the same way as you normally do it. But I'm gonna set it up in Blender to make it easier for myself. Primary part must be anchored, so we anchor the humanoid root part. Yep. Okay. Decal instances may screw you over, so basically just get rid of decals, so the face. And 0 warnings up there, that's good. Export rig. Joint connecting root to right hand not found. I might just like, yeah, I'm gonna create a new joint right here. Just to the right hand, so right hand, then the root, create joint. Just export it, clear, and I'm gonna drag him just up here. We don't need him to be in the center point anymore. I'm gonna open the Blender animations plugin, and I'm just gonna hop into Blender really quick. You can follow this next part in Roblox Studio, it's not required. Okay, so now we have our mesh, our rebuild rig. It's rigged up. If we move the root, yeah, I'm gonna hide it though, because we're gonna animate from the main. I'm gonna keyframe everything by hitting I. Yeah. Set FPS to 30. And I'm basically just gonna animate just a regular idle pose. That looks good enough. I'm just gonna leave it like that. I'm just gonna leave it like this. I'll just set it to 1 frame. If we press import animation and we paste it, we'll get a preview of our animation, and it looks pretty good. It looks kind of bad in the first person, but I mean, it's only other people that are going to be able to see it. So we need to change some of the joints that we're going to use. So any of these that aren't ticked, that are crossed, aren't going to be animated. So I'm going to uncheck the head. I'll uncheck right upper leg, right lower leg, right foot. And also the left legs. And lower torso as well. We'll try that and we'll see how it is, and we can always change it later. Keep looping on, and I'm going to press upload. So now that I've uploaded it, I'm going to copy the ID, and I'm going to put it into our, I lost my train of thought. I'm going to put it into the module script, here, VP, idle, anim. Paste the ID, I put this as well. Put a semicolon after it. Now we just gotta play that animation, which is really easy. All we have to do is we say, oh, we actually need to go at the top. Here, copy this, paste it. I'll put it down here. Just put TP in front of it. Go back down to where we set the idle animation. TP idle anim equals instance.new animation. Actually, no, because then we're going to be creating it every time. I'll say if player.character : find first child idle anim, and then I'll put else, and I'll say local. Actually, no, not local. TP idle anim equals instance. Oh wait, no, I'm dumb. Let's just say if TP idle anim, then else TP idle anim equals instance.new animation TP idle anim dot parent equals player dot character TP idle dot name equals idle anim TP idle anim dot animation ID equals framework dot module dot TP idle anim. And also TP idle anim equals character dot humanoid load animation TP idle anim. Oh yeah, I should actually put humanoid dot animator. And then I'll put TP idle anim : play. I'll copy this part into here as well. I'll say and framework.module.tp idle anim does not equal nil. And this may work. I need to find out. We still have a few issues that we need to fix, even if it does. I have to say like player.character on find first child idle anim, and then find first child idle anim, and then that might work. Why is an animation object? I'm gonna try. Let's try just humanoid. Oh wait, no, it requires an animation object. That's probably why. Let me try it again. Yep, there's no errors, and if I hit play, oh my god. Now, I don't know how this is gonna look when like walking and stuff, so we're gonna have to test it out. Also, the pose looks kinda weird. But you know what? it works, so that's the main thing. Yeah, so that's some third-person stuff. Let me fix some issues though. I will say if player dot character on find first child. Oh, no, that's not gonna work, is it? Okay, so that equips it. Then we need a way to de-equip it. If player colon find first child, find first child. Oh wait, no, I'll just say for I comma v in pairs, player dot character colon get children do if v colon is a model and v and weapons colon find first child v dot name, then v colon destroy. Yeah, never mind. I know why it's not changing. It's because I don't have one for M9, which I'm just gonna duplicate this one right now. Yeah. So there's our M4. Our character's holding it. It's looking pretty good. So let me just, I can just check here. So this one's us. As you can see, we've got an M4. Equipped. Oh, it's because we didn't change it in the module either. We didn't add TP idle anim to the module script. There we go. That should work. So let me test. So this one's us. Yeah, I think this is working. It is, yeah, but we don't have any, we don't have a third-person weapon for our M9. So now if I start a server, we should be able to see each other holding our weapons. Also holding the gun. And you know what? The bullet thing, okay, when you look up, it's kind of... Okay, that's an issue. Yep, it's a good job we checked, so... What's the issue? There's no idle. Okay, it's that code. So now to fix it, what we're gonna need to do is... What's this, isn't it? You know what, we have this. I'll say... You know what? If player dot character colon find first child idle anim, then and I'll say player dot character dot idle anim colon destroy. And I'll also say player.character. I'll say TP idle colon stop. Wait, no, I have an idea. Yeah, there. I'm gonna go up here. And I'm gonna paste this into here. And I will try this out. So it plays there. Reset. It's not playing anymore. If I not reset again, I select. It equips, and okay, we fixed that bug. But my question, what? Oh yeah, what does it look like when you de-equip? So now if I change, there we go. Look, it looks like we're de-equipping. Alright, well, yeah, that's going to be it for part 7. In 7.5, we're going to make third-person animations, like shooting, and we're going to implement those. It's pretty much just the same way we did the view model, but I'll still walk you through it, just in case you're having trouble. I'll also add, like, sprinting and aiming down sights animations for third-person. I'll also make it so when you look up and down, your torso rotates. I don't know if I'll do that in the next episode or not. I'll also... What else will I add? I'll improve shooting with fast cast. And then in part 8, I'm probably going to start working on an attachment system. Also, in the next episode, I'm going to be adding more weapons. I'm going to add probably a sniper and a shotgun. Maybe like a revolver as well or something. I'm going to add a few. I'm going to walk you through shotguns in the next episode as well, in part 6.5. So yeah. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like and subscribe if you did. And see you later. Bye.